Let's peek through the blinds of the person on your mind. I've already shuffled King of Swords and the Empress. King of Swords and the Empress. Two of Cups. Oh, the Emperor. The Five of Swords. Okay, I'm going to say this is for a person that you might resonate with this reading. It's a general reading, don't make it fit if it doesn't. I usually say if you entrust that deeply in the tarot, find a reader that you trust and consider getting a private personal reading. But I see here a King of Swords. This could represent an air sign. If it doesn't, it doesn't have to. If it doesn't, it represents a person that has those attributes that are sometimes connected or associated with certain air signs. And the King of Swords, in this card, he has his sword behind his back. He has his hand in his pocket or behind his back. Defenseless, even though this energy can defend themselves. They're coming across like they're defenseless. That's what I felt, so that's what I said. And I think they're holding back, using their words, maybe saying what they really want to say. The Empress. This represents, sometimes they say the Pisces energy. It's all the queens in one. It's the energy that sometimes is with child. Alright, in this card it looks like she's with child. She looks like she's lovingly, adoringly facing this King of Swords. This Empress. Either way, she represents a nurturing, what should be a nurturing energy. And, like I just said, sometimes with child. The mama bear, sometimes I call her. Either way, she is viewed by the masculine energy as what they desire in a feminine energy, okay? So, this Empress, she's staring somewhat lovingly towards this King of Swords, who I feel is definitely, might be a little younger than this Empress, whoever's represented here by the Empress. I think this King of Swords is a little younger, if not actually younger than a little, maybe in the eyes of the Empress, maybe a little less mature, or looks younger than they are, but I think they have a lot of knowledge, and I think they're holding back, saying what they really want to say. And I see a Two of Cups here, so that's about reuniting. And then I see an Emperor under this, and this Five of Swords. So the Empress belongs with the Emperor, but she's not looking at the Emperor, she's looking at this King of Swords. So, let's see. Let us see if you're resonating. Why is the... Show me more about this King of Swords and what they're feeling. What is this energy feeling about this connection? Okay, Hangman. The Six of Wands on the bottom. Alright, let's see what this is about. It's Nine of Swords. Magician. Ten of Cups. Eight of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. High Priestess. Eight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. So, I'm going to say this is a situation where my Empress is having a, has an Emperor at home. Okay? And I'm going to say this is, the other person. I'm not sure who, if the person who's finding this, if you're resonating, if you are being represented by the other person here, the King of Swords, or if you are the Empress energy. So, Hanged Man. This energy is in their mind. They're in an, I always say that the Hanged Man energy, whoever, when this represents a person, it's a person that by choice puts themselves in a physically uncomfortable, what they feel is a physically uncomfortable situation, but they're hanging there on purpose. When you see it in reverse, if you watch a reader who reads reversals, not all of them do, or how they read the cards, that would represent the person becoming enlightened in a sense from the experience that they've gone through, that they've put themselves through, made a choice to. So I'm saying this like this because I feel like this person knew they were going to be in a third-party situation. This person knew they were, you know, all right? So I feel like this represents how this energy feels about the connection. That they made a choice to be in what they knew would be uncomfortable. But they're smiling in this, you know? Look how happy they look. Oh, sorry, can you see their face? They look very much like this energy's face, in my opinion. Eyes closed, you know, kind of just like orgasmic almost. So, in a nightmare, it's the nightmare card. I'm in a nightmare, I'm in a nightmare. I have worms in my brains and I'll never be the same. It's a nightmare, it's a nightmare. That's my song about the Nine of Swords. So, this person might be trying to come... Alright, I'm going to say this reading, unless you're the Cross Watcher, is for the Empress energy. I'm feeling like, because I feel like I'm peeking in on this energy and how they feel. And they are feeling like they knowingly put themselves in what they knew always would be, from the start, an uncomfortable situation. And a difficult situation, but they were hoping to get something out of it. In this card, it's enlightenment of some kind. Maybe this person was teaching them something. I don't know if that resonates. It's not for everyone. It could be, and I don't know what. It could be a sexual thing. It could be, I don't want to say teach a student type of thing, you know, but maybe one person did feel like the student and the other the teacher to a certain degree. See this here. All right. So I'm going to say this energy is kind of in a nightmare about how they, even this looks similar, the way they look. Again, this face, you know, similar expressions. I feel like this energy is a nightmare about the connection. Maybe would at first, or they want the Empress energy to feel like, yeah, you know, because this energy's not unhappy. They're not necessarily happy being in the Hangman, but they're not unhappy about it. Okay? So they're trying to come across that way. But I feel like inside they're in a nightmare. They feel like really torn about the emotions that they feel. And with this Eight of Cups, I say, if you're new to tarot, Eight of Cups is, this is the only Eight of Cups card I've ever seen that looks like this, where they're kind of spilled over and there's water in them. In this deck, I don't know if the other cup cards, they don't really have overflowing water necessarily. And for me, this represents someone that is coming and going, because the Eight of Cups could represent us leaving a situation. Usually there's water still standing in the cups, but we leave it because it doesn't serve us. The situation, the feelings, the person, whatever. We have to walk away, we feel like. Or it could represent coming back. Usually in other decks, if it's in reverse, I read that as coming back. Or, depending on the other cards. Point being, in this deck, just the way these cups are, I just feel like this card represents a lot of coming back and forth with feelings, or going back and forth about one's feelings, and it has to do with the ultimate happiness. So, Page of Swords, and this Page of Cups. This energy, this person, even the colors here are so similar. And again, this face. So I feel this is saying, if you are this energy, curious about this energy, and you're resonating, either they're being quiet right now, and if they might be interested in knowing what's going on with you, but they want to come off like it's not like they don't care, you know. But I think they do. I think they try to come off like they're not, like they're just interested in what's going on with this. But they probably would like information. I'm not gonna say they're spying. Sometimes the Page of Swords makes me think they're spying, but I think that they're a proud person, and I think they are intelligent, and I think they do have feelings, but they know they can't express them more than, like, they can't express this Ten of Cups type of love, this like new beginning magic, Ten of Cups kind of love, because they know from the beginning it was going to be this back and forth kind of thing. But the Page of Cups is all about messages of love, you know, messages of love. Look, the cups, the cups, the cups. The High Priestess, this Eight of Swords, ends with this Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. So, the High Priestess, this energy, this person, this is why I was feeling before that maybe they felt like you taught them or something, unless maybe they told you things. I feel like that they definitely don't want to let go of the connection, if that's what this is about. I feel like they express, you know, they understand that there's things about this that's beyond the control of all the parties involved. But then this energy definitely keeps things, feelings hidden, having to do with that. I don't know if that's saying they wish it was different. They wish that there was control in the situation. They might desire that, like, truth come out. Well, alright, look, this is advice. If you're this energy, everyone's situation is different. If you're resonating with this reading, ultimately I always say, in relationship readings, I try to mention that there is a happy ending to be had if that's what the two parties involved desire and work on, because relationships are work. If you wanted, like, if you found this and you're resonating with this energy, you're the Empress, you have an Emperor, but you have some sort of, with this energy. This is the advice from the cards, okay? This came out 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, I'm sorry, yeah, 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Death card. And I'm not reading this like it's a zodiac. I'm reading it as the card, the Death card. A permanent ending. This is saying to me, if you found this and you're resonating with the Empress energy, this is what this energy's feeling, okay? And I don't think they're verbalizing it at all. I think they keep a lot of things hidden. So if you're resonating with this, it's time for you to make a choice. For me, the 3 of Wands is making you make a choice of the path you're going to go down. And you have to put a permanent ending to one or the other. Only you know where your heart belongs. And that's what I'm getting from that reading. It's a general reading. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Even if it does fit. Like I always said, and I said, I think when I started this, if you entrust that deeply in the tarot for a message and so on, find a reader you trust and consider getting a personal reading. But this is what I see here. And if you want to support what I do, like the video. You can buy me a coffee if you feel so inclined. If you want a personal reading, look in my description, contact me. That's what I see here, though. Alright, I hope it was helpful to somebody out there, and hope to see you next time.